So what we're working on tonight is going to be the replacement art for Super Mario Maker 2. And when you bid on this, when this goes live as part of your Anniversary Sucks, you're not going to get the empty case with it. You're just going to get the artwork, and I'm going to put it inside one of those comic book protectors. You know, when people really don't want people's grubby fingers touching their rare copy of Wonder Woman or whatever the hell, those like cardboard sleeve things. So that this is going to go really nicely in that. So that's why we got that's why we got that. I've also got this on slightly nicer like proper poster board kind of, you know, cardstock style paper. So we get like one shot at this. This isn't just the crappy printer paper that we usually use for Gatorbox of crayons. So you know, first things first. Let's take a look at what we're going to be using for inspiration here. I mean, obviously, we got to have the big yellow banner up across the top. We got to have the big yellow banner. So that's got to translate over to here, regardless of whatever we put in there. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to start with, we're going to start with yellow. We're going to start with, oh, but that's one of those fucking weird orange creamy yellows. Is this? I don't know. That seems, I mean, looking on the camera, that seems right, but this camera only seems to display a random handful of colors at any given time. So okay, so let's just go ahead and we're gonna mark off the part that's gonna be yellow. We're just gonna go ahead and mark this section off and delineate it as the, you know, the Mario Maker 2 zone. Okay? That way, there's no muss, there's no fuss, so when we get into drawing with the mechanical pencil that I do still have in here, I thought I misplaced this. At the last minute, I was like, I moved all of my pens. Do I still have the mechanical pencil in with all my expensive Prismacolors? Okay, so we've got this for inspiration. I'm not gonna draw a one-to-one replica of this, obviously, because that's boring, and if you've seen any of the previous streams of Gatorbox of crayons, you know what we end up with is usually wildly different from the actual cover art. In fact, this is the first time we've actually had the real cover art to kind of look at and take some inspiration from. So I don't know about you, but I'm thinking the direction that we need to go with this is we need to personalize this. This is for Your Level Sucks, right? This is going to be something for Your Level Sucks, and some lucky bidder is going to get to take this home and put this as their replacement artwork for this. So I think instead of just calling it Super Mario Maker 2, I think we need to go the licensed game route, and I think we need to make we need to make just draw one large Mario bong. Hey, they got one right here. I think we need to go the licensed shitty movie game route, and instead of Super Mario Maker 2, we need to title this game Your Level Sucks 2: the game. We could put the 2 in the back right here. You feel me? We'll put the 2. In fact, I'll sketch it very lightly. We'll put the 2 here. And you can't see that because this camera is so washed out. We'll put the 2 here, and then we'll put Your Level Sucks, the game down here. And then we've got the big red 2 in the background. There we go. Do we draw a picture of me dressed as Builder Mario with, like, the hat, but I'm doing the thing with my jacket where I'm like, these levels are made by kids, you know? Do I draw that? Do I just does that just consist of all the artwork right there? And then it's, I think okay, so you guys are saying you guys are saying we could do the tutorial stage, someone flipping the, like that time where I jumped up on the turtle and I was flipping someone the bird. We could do that. Ninja hat, car, orb, an unfinished pipe. You know, we could have one of those, or a pipe that's just spitting out, you know, fucking I don't even know. The Mercedes-Benz car, the title screen airship. We only got a little bit of real estate to work with here. So, do we draw like, okay, because right here you got Mario and Luigi in the background, right? And these are the guys responsible for the atrocity that's in front of them. So, should we do something like this where there's a level in front of me here, like that title screen airship stage or that title screen stage with the fucking car, and it's not Mario, it's not Mario and Luigi back there, it's me in the background. I'm doing like a table flip thing, you know? Like, I don't even, you know, like that's, how do we do that? Make the middle thing a snake block? You know? Make sure to put an automatic in there somewhere. It's a drawing. It's a So you guys are talking about all these bad level tropes. Well, what if down here across the bottom, we did the iconic Mystery Science Theater silhouette, you know, where you've got Joel and he's pointing up at, you know, the movie screen, and then you have Tom Servo and Crow, but instead of that, it's just the silhouette, it's me, and then and sitting next to me on the seat is Ness, and then of course, you know, the rest of the seats are empty, like the Mystery Science Theater silhouette. And then we'll have this down there colored black, and then we can, you know, have us pointing up at all this awful shit somewhere. So you do like that these levels are made by kids' idea. Shit, there's a lot of ways we could take this one. Let's just preemptively rate this game. And I'm gonna go ahead and doodle this in. Because this is very necessary. All right. Rated BS. All right. That camera, the camera that I use actually for the show is blocking my view of what I can see. So I'm assuming you guys can see this. Here's the ESRB rating. And naturally, most of the games that get, you know, that we draw here, for one reason or another, I don't know why, they always end up getting rated T. Always. Every time we do a game, I don't know why. Every time we pick a game, it's always a T-rated game. But in this case, it's rated T because these levels are made by kids. So really the T doesn't, it's not really T for teen like how we had T for tricky or T for treasure or, you know, T for tits like when we did SNK heroines or whatever. This is just rated T for teen because these levels are made by kids. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna draw in our Mystery Science Theater style silhouettes. Alright. That way, because the silhouettes are black, which is the only color not present in a rainbow, according to Vinesauce. That way, whenever we start coloring this in, we can kind of stop when we get to the quote down here, and we don't, you know, we don't interrupt it. Mike is the better... Mr. Inflammable says Mike is the better era of MST3K, and you added me at that. I don't think we can be friends anymore. I'm gonna have to time you out for that one. You know, we're gonna have this is all gonna be kind of colored in, so there's not really any incentive to make this look super nice. Gotta have kind of a jawline here. We do need to imply that there is the Mario hat being worn, of course. So there's that. And then, you know, just pointing in a very exaggerated manner at these terrible stages. And there we go. And then that's going to be all colored in. Oh, but see, that's why they got Tom Servo sitting right here, because he's just a little dude, because his head is like right here. So with Joel and Mike pointing, there's that. So we gotta, my arm's in the way, because we have to make a silhouette of Ness now as well. So is that Alfred Hitchcock? No, I've been trying to lose weight, jackass. Thank you. I guess we can just draw another, having Ness on the opposite side. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. So we'll do that. And as I'm doodling this, Gay for Aliens, thank you for gifting that tier 1 sub to WaveCube. I appreciate that. It's your first time gifting a sub in a channel. Oh yeah, it's like September or something, I think. Like Twitch does like a September promotion where, you know, it's like $5 footlongs or something, and you know, you save some bucks when you redeem enough sub club coupons. So okay, so we got Ness, and her head is gonna need to kind of be more over here. It's gonna be strange drawing her in profile, because you're gonna see like, you're gonna kind of see like both of her nostrils, and her, you know, her head is gonna be kind of here, and so that's okay. You know, yeah, it doesn't, like I said, there doesn't really need to be a whole lot of detail there. I think that's gonna be good. And then we're gonna color both of these in black, and then we're gonna be pointing up at whatever the hell is gonna be going on in this game. So have we determined? Now I know you guys said we need to have a ninja hat. I don't know what those look like off the top of my head. We're gonna need like a ninja hat. We need to have an orb up there. Do we do just the flagpole orb, or do you want the Mario World orb? Like when you guys go orb, there's a lot of variants. All right, so ninja hat can be floating up here. So we're gonna it's got something like this, and then there's like a big red. There's two like earmuffs. It goes across the top, and then like you can see a little bit of the other earmuff here, and there's like a big TV screen type thing here, and then there's two more little red. I'm not going to worry too much about the blue accents. There's a lot of things that use the color black that are in there. You wait till you see a bunch of cheetah hats. Oh, is that what they're giving out now, because they're clogging things with the Ninja speedrun, because they're trying to push all those things out like all at once? Okay, what something big needs to be kind of focal, front and center. The one bane of my existence needs to be right here. And it needs to be Birdo. No, this is your level sucks. We can't do Birdo. We can't do Birdo. We need to put Mario in a cat suit right here in the center. He needs to go right here. So what is the game did forget Birdo. The only Birdo you get is if you do a boss encounter while somebody has the Super Mario. Okay, Super Mario Brothers NES theme. Somebody has to pick up the Mario Brothers 2 mushroom, and then while still having that power up, they have to cross the sound effect thing for a boss encounter, and that will make a picture of Birdo appear. Those criteria need to be met, though. Otherwise, it just plays the standard Bowser thing. So, there we... Bowser, the furry Bowser, cat Bowser. My god. I do... You know what's really endearing to me is I like that when I search for Cat Mario, screenshots, old screenshots of Sayabon action still appear. That makes me feel good. That makes me happy. That makes me happy. Okay, so we've determined that what we need to be pointing at is going to be Cat Mario coming out of an unfinished pipe. So it's just going to be a floating pipe right here. And again, I'm not going to connect it to anything. It's just going to be straight up just floating. Just like that. Just like we see in every crappy... That's Bears Fan 20s. That's his personal trigger with this. That's what he hates the most. But I'm thinking... Gay Bowser is canon. I mean, Mario does call him gay as he throws him out of his own arena. I've never not heard that. Super Mario 64 has been out for 24 fucking years. That is nearly a quarter of a century. And I have never not heard Charles Martinet say, "So long, gay Bowser." We're going to have him coming out of the thing, coming out of the pipe. However, it's not going to be who you think it is. We're going to give him a Mario face. However, I feel like it looks like I'm drawing breasts, but I'm not. So I'm screwing this up. I promise the artwork is not going in that direction. Again, okay, that's where his armpits are. Okay, there, triangles, and this also makes it so that I don't have to draw hands, because I hate drawing hands, as you can clearly tell. So Cat Mario is going to be coming out of... Damn it, how did I fuck this line up that bad? I wish real life had an undo button. I mean, it does. It's called suicide, but, you know, that's a little, you know... There's no control Y to balance that one out. It's not going to be Sassy Mario. It's not going to be Sassy Mario, but let's just go ahead and finish the finish drawing the thing here. Okay? So, he needs ears. And then we do need to make like a kind of a cutout for the face. That needs to, I mean, is that enough? What does Mario's face even look like? The only Cat Mario coming out of this pipe that we're pointing at here, as soon as I finish his t-shirt, you're gonna know who it is, and you won't forget that name. Banana dan dan banana dan 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 dan. What could possibly go wrong? This cover sums up the typical Mario Maker 2 experience in a nutshell. You guys, throughout the whole season, y'all would casually say shit like, "Oh, I really wish they would make Bubsy Maker." Yeah, well, guess what? You got what you asked for. You get what you fucking deserve! There definitely needs to be an orb present on the art. And we're gonna make the yellow one from New Super Mario Brothers, because that's the one that we would see most often. So that's, boom, there's that. And we need to have we need to put put a THX on the pipe. That's a good, that's, oh shit, I broke the broke the lead off the... Now, I know that you guys are saying put THX because, you know, whenever people say, like, thanks or whatever for playing my stage, but in my head, all I'm picturing is Bubsy Mario popping out of an unconnected pipe while the THX, like, theatrical sound plays, and that would just be the most terrifying thing on the fucking planet. So, okay, Ninja Hat, Snake Block, Orb, you know, shit. What else we missing here? What else we missing here? Now we need to draw a little, it's gonna be kind of like the little level introduction. I'm not happy with that. That kind of looks like poop. I don't like the angle on that, and I kind of cut the paper a little deep with that one too. Whoops. That's okay. It's not like anyone's gonna be buying this or anything. Oops. There we go. So that's the angle I was trying to go for. And then what we had here, I'm gonna start in the middle and then work out, because otherwise I'm just not gonna get this right. It's 3 lines, see? And then you have, like, down here, it's also 3 lines, but then you got, like, this little house thing going on. And then, woo! Boy howdy, this last symbol is... just looks like the fucking phone you build in the E.T. game. There we go. That's the symbol for automatic. I'm gonna say, I'm really grateful that I read and speak a language that uses Latin letters. So that's there's that. Okay, so Snake Block, Ninja Hat, Orb, automatic stage. What else? We you know, I'm trying to think back toward the whole season. I'm thinking back toward the whole season. And then, like, we were looking at this a second ago, and we've already got the unfinished pipe with Cat Mario in there. I feel like we can't really fit Meowser onto here, and we've already got the cat joke covered. So, what do we... the Master Sword. Yeah, we could fit Link's Master Sword in there. I was gonna say now with Super Mario 3D World, but that would be a little hard to. That would be something for the back too. And I've got some ideas for that. Oh, the car, the Koopa car. That's right. Okay, so yeah. So how did that thing look? It was like a crappy little, it's like a little Jeep. And it just kind of looks... I'm going to draw an extremely simplified version of it right here. There we go. I mean, that looks like utter trash, but the point will be taken. Here's how real graphic designers used to do this shit by hand. I'm gonna flip this upside down. Check this out. Okay, your level sucks. Alright, and then we have the game. And that's 1, 2, 3. So this is the middle here. And then I think we could probably fudge this enough to just make level the middle, even though there's one less character off to the side here. So, technically it would probably still work because there's going to be a colon off to the side here. So, we've got that. Graphic design is my passion. I actually know a little bit about traditional graphic design. Very little. I learned a little bit when I was much younger. Okay, so the way we're going to do the way we're going to make this really easy on ourselves is I am going to very lightly break this up into thirds. And I think it might be best if we just go straight to print. If we just go straight to print and just do it in black Prismacolor. And I mean, I don't think the font looks weird. Like, I'm trying to picture what some of the characters look like, and I don't think it looks that... Yeah, there's more letters on the back, but okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and start with the L. If I was smart, I would have started with the V. So, we can kind of fudge that. Because the only two that were missing are E's. Okay, and then the Y, O, the O is the, actually, this is going to help us out, because the O in this font is actually really bizarre. It's like hang on. We're gonna also do a little bit of this. We're gonna do a little bit of getting a straight line this way so that I don't you know, ruin everything like as I am wont to do. Okay, letter Y in this font, it kind of comes down a little bit and then it goes in and across, but then the O is literally an octagon. It has 8 awesome sides and 8 amazing angles, and then the U is just more, is kind of looks like the V but not. See, see, look at that, man. That's not too bad for freehanding a very technical looking font. The S has the weird, it's not a serif, but it's got that damn, yeah, that's gonna look bad. I'm gonna have to compress this a little bit, because the other S is gonna take up quite a bit of space. Thankfully, oh nope, we need C. Suck has a letter C in it. That's so that we can say that we're educational and keep getting that those government grant dollars. You know, if we say we run an educational program. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. And then we get the colon way off to the side. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. That's sucks. SUXX. Alright, so now the V in your level sucks is pretty much the midway point here. So then we have the game. So I'm gonna put a little dot here to know that there's a blank space there. See, this is like whenever I hand paint radio controlled cars or battle bots or things like that, and I do the custom lettering and pinstriping and all that myself, I measure things. I mean, I use like a proper ruler. I don't just eyeball shit. But this is the same process. So you're getting a little taste of how I go about doing my business. The G appears very tiny on the back, so it looks like it's just the letter C. But you know, with the thing. So we got G-A-M, and there's nothing fancy about the E, which means that going over here, there's going to be nothing fancy about this E. Actually, the remaining letters, is there? If we look at the, yeah, the H is plain as hell, and I want to say the T is also, yeah. This is almost just straight up block lettering. It is actually. I'm not even gonna say it's almost straight up block lettering. It just fucking is. So, there we go. Your level sucks. The game. There we go. Tag game. Hey, pre-order this at GameStop. They announced it on the 35th anniversary Super Mario. You know? Go down there while you're getting 3D All-Stars. Be like, hey, I want to also put $5 down on Your Level Sucks the game. I heard it comes with a really great pre-order incentive where Draco from the show will visit your house personally and laugh at you for buying what is essentially Super Mario Maker twice. You just lost the game. Oh my god. We are going to draw a big number 2. I mean, we've already drawn a big number 2. But we're going to draw another one up here that's essentially just the thing, the number, you know, the actual numeral. Right. One of those. Now, I feel like some of the lines of this number are just going to kind of be obfuscated by the lettering, so I'm not too concerned about that. Not super concerned. So there we go. Your level sucks too. The game. Now comes a time where we're going to color all this real quick, which means I need red. You know, for obvious reasons. So let's just go ahead and we'll start. What color red is this? Because I don't like it. That's poppy red. I need like crimson. Ah, that's the one. That's the ticket. Here, guess what? Pencil sharpener time. First time this one's coming out on the stream this week. We are just gonna kind of color this one in. Again, I want to touch on the main. I want to touch on the main stuff. I might touch this one up a bit more, you know, after the stream, just so that it looks nice for whenever it eventually does go up on eBay. But for the purposes of like this video, we're gonna cover the main bases. We're gonna make it look nice. Because I did mention in the marathon announcement, you know, I invited everybody out to come say, hey, if you want to see this actual thing that's going to be part of the marathon, if you want to come out and see it made, you know, here's the stream date. Okay, so we got that. I think knocked over the pencil shavings. Yep. The level thing for automatic is just yellow. I mean, this is kind of a canary yellow. I went with this to contrast with the yellow we just got done coloring in, because otherwise it would kind of be at odds with itself. And I think we can fit a couple of the little rivets, put a couple of little orange spots in there. All right, and we need our black again. Let me take you. Let me take you. Let me take you black again. Hang on, it's time to sharpen a pencil again. That was an MTV Music Generator reference, by the way, in case you were wondering. The ninja hat is also black, so we're going to color that in while we're here. What color is Bubsy, by the way? Just, oh fuck, I covered up one of the I was thinking about Bubsy. That'll work. You can still you can still see the red. It's fine. It's all good. There we go. Fucking Bubsy. All right, Mario's mustache needs to be colored in, and I just put that red away. We need to color in his mouth, and we need a little dot of black for the eyes. Finally get to open up the drawer that's got all the blues and stuff in it. Kind of forgot it was here. Alright. Yeah, that's looking more like Mario now that we've given him blue. I mean, he still looks kind of creepy. I'm just not gonna admit to that. Okay, now this is the problem that we constantly face whenever we have to color in human characters. All of the colors I have, you know, I used to draw fantasy characters and shit like that. That didn't involve people. That involved things like dragons and mythological beasts and all that. So I got a lot of reds, I got a lot of oranges, I got a lot of greens, purples, blues. I've got a lot of flesh tones. I've got this, which is called light peach. So that's gonna have to do. It's better than pink gold peach from Mario Kart. That's for goddamn sure. Y'all couldn't have fit Birdo in there? Fuck you. So we're just gonna color in his nose, color in around the face in the suit. It's a Mia, Bubsy. Go. The pipe is just floating in nowhere. I love it. I love it. Now I am breaking some cardinal rules of art, namely, you know, I'm not coloring in the same direction, which, you know, this is Gatorbox of Crayons, so I tend to forego some of the more conventional rules of art. But if you color and the strokes all go different directions, it's pretty obvious, unless you do a hell of a good job with the colorless blenders with your Prismacolors, which we have never seen appear on Gatorbox of Crayons. I've got plenty of them. I've got 1, I got 2, I got 3, I got most of the colorless blenders I have, though, they look something like this. Because I use some. Let's see. There's. There we go. I wasn't kidding. You tend to. You tend to use them up real quickly, because otherwise the alternative is blending with the color white, which can start which if you blend with white, which you can do, it also has the effect of lightening up the hues of whatever it is you're working on. So I tend to use the colorless blenders, and you can see I just whittle these things down until there's pretty much nothing left. Like, trying to use those is not fun. Oh yeah. That's definitely the orb color right there. Boom. There's the orb. Done. Do I have an army green? Like a military green? I don't. Well, what is? I think I do. I have olive green. I have a Verithin olive green, which has never been sharpened before. So, gonna have to pop this Prismacolors cherry and just sharpen it real quick. We are taking a long time to do this. I apologize. The Koopa Troopa car is this weird kind of army green color, and this is exactly the color I was hoping I had. I have a whole one of these, and I've never used it. I got a set of Verithins from somewhere, but I've never actually used them. So it beats me as to where I got this. Time to do the wheels. And just real quick, I'm going to go ahead and color the entire wheel in silver, because it's easier to do that. And then skips tips. Then you just kind of go over it in black on the outside. That way you've drawn, you've colored in the hubcap and the rim, and now you've got your kind of John Deere tractor look going on there. Black covers everything. In the game of rock, paper, scissors, black is whenever you would play on the playground and there'd be that little asshole kid who would try to pretend that, like, this was, like, dynamite or whatever. He says, no, I didn't do scissors, I did this. This is dynamite. It blows up. It wins every time. black. If you color something black with the Prismacolor, you can never uncolor it. You can fix a lot of mistakes, but you cannot fix coloring something black. So if you decide to color something black, you better make goddamn well sure that whatever it is you're coloring, you definitely want it to be black. The Bubsy inside of his ears. Bubsy's actually a lot of different colors, so inside of his ears are actually kind of that same weird kind of fleshy tone. The tips of his ears turned out to be that brown is all fucked up. There we go. The tips of his ears are actually kind of a dark brown because he's been shoving his head up his own ass because he's Bubsy. And then let's see. He has kind of an orange. See, now I don't have like a. Well, this will probably work because like when it comes to orange, like I didn't really draw a lot of orange dragons, so I've got like this kind of rudimentary light orange, and then I've got goddamn as an orange, and that's a little too much oomph behind that one, if you catch my drift. So I think these two colors will suffice with the rest of Bubsy's face, because the bottom half of it is this weird kind of got a damn mosquito on me, man. Look at this shit trying to host. Sorry, blood warning. I'm just trying to color Bubsy in, okay? Leave me alone. And then the rest of oh yeah, this will work fine. I mean, it kind of looks like ass, but this is Bubsy we're talking about. He deserves what's coming to him. So Alright, so we've colored that. All that's really left to do is to whip out the black Prismacolor and kind of get to work on these silhouettes. So let's color these bad boys in. I'm gonna start with me because I'm narcissistic like that. And we don't really need any of the detail here. It's just gotta be the, you know, it's just the silhouette of the people. So I'm gonna stretch in the silhouette kind of down into the quote, but not too far as to start covering it up. So I'm gonna kind of hang off on that. We're gonna get down here, then I can reach a little further down, and then, well, there you go. You kind of get the gist of it. The gist, and I guess I could also color up from the bottom right here. This is the part where I just so happen to start obeying the thing about, you know, stroke direction with with Prismacolors. These levels are made. These levels, you don't get it, Draco. These levels are made by kids. A kid could have made that, and you're making fun of them. What if they saw that? What if they saw that, and some kid gets real sad? What if they committed suicide? It's like, well, if they committed suicide because somebody made fun of their Mario stage, they got bigger problems in life to deal with. Probably family issues. That was my retort back in the day, and I wonder why people thought that I was an asshole. Your level sucks too. The game. You got the Mystery Science Theater style silhouette with me, with Ness. You got automatic. You got the car. You got the ninja hat. You got the fast snake block. You got Mario. You got Cat Mario, except he's Bubsy Mario coming out of a THX pipe. And then you got the orb right there. There is one thing that we are forgetting. We are forgetting one of the most important parts of a stream here. Time to do this. Instead of writing Super Mario Maker, I am just going to write Your Level Sucks Too, the game, on the side, on the spine here. Alright, your level Your level sucks. A phrase I uttered that started a fucking empire. Your level sucks too. Colon. The game. Anybody who goes over, you know, whoever buys this, someone goes over, their friend goes over to the house. What's this thing you have on the shelf called Your Level Sucks Too, the game? It says, whoa, that's just Super Mario Maker. Why is it called that? Okay, now, you know, we got I mean, we're going over to Gatorbox of Crayons always winds up taking for fucking ever. I don't even know why. It just does. So, okay. Let's look at the back of this real quick, because you know this is every time. In case you're wondering, like whenever we do like the thing where we just section off like 2/3 of the back of it with just nothing. This is the reason why, is because there's all this copyright bullshit here. So, yeah. So we need to bust out. I mean, this is we need Mario Maker Red for this one to section off down here. All of the... This is actually more like a blood red. This isn't really Mario Maker red. Jesus Christ. This is pretty hairy. Alright, so this is gonna be... This is gonna be, what am I gonna put here? Some bullshit about Nintendo Online being required to play. I mean, I know it's only to upload stages and not to play, but that's what I'm going to go with. Now, you guys might be wondering what color was chosen in memory, that mosquito earlier. Y'all might be wondering what type of flavor text can I put up here. What can we write? Because, like, you know, if you look on the back, make and play your own Mario level. Choose from 5 different styles. Harry Styles, Larry Styles, Mo, Curly Styles. But I think I have a better way to summarize the entire back of this, and I think it's going to make this a little bit extra special. If there was one thing that would summarize the Mario Maker 2 experience and playing it, and I prepared this gag ahead of time: endless trash! So, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to get some tape out. I'm going to tape this printout straight to the back of the thing. So just going straight. I'm not gonna write anything. I'm not gonna think of any funny jokes. I don't give a shit. We're sticking this directly on the... Oh fuck, I probably shouldn't do that because that's gonna fold over onto the back. Hang on. Let me cut that piece of tape short. Let me actually also put that back. That is a Mario Maker, Super Mario Maker 2 cover befitting of going inside of a Mario Maker 2 case. That is the best way I could describe it. Also, there's lines across this because my color printer is a piece of shit, and that's the best I could do. But to give you an idea of what this is going to look like whenever it eventually, you know, gets out to its intended destination, put this in the case, seal it up. Your Level Sucks Too, the game. You flip it over on the back. I wonder what this game's about. Oh, endless trash. And some BS about Nintendo Online being required to play. And that, my friends, is Your Level Sucks Too, the game. Rated T, for these levels are made by kids. So, I'm sure by the time you're watching this on YouTube, you know, the auction for this item will have long since ended, and maybe if I can remember or if I still have access to the eBay things, I will let you know the final selling price of what somebody was willing to pay for this piece of art. In fact, I'll put that on the screen right now if I have that information. But like I said, this is the last of the 6 things that we were working on for props and gags and original art that we're gonna sell for Your Anniversary Sucks. This has been Gatorbox of Crayons. Hopefully you enjoyed you know, turning turning this into this. I gotta say, I think our cover is better. I think our cover is better. So Bears fan 20. Some BS about Nintendo Online being required to play. You're going to use that as a description if anyone asks you what Mario Maker is. But I say we hit the nail on the head pretty damn good. There's a big ass glare across Bubsy Mario though. But you know, I like the reference. I like the Bubsy. I like the Mystery Science Theater, and then of course I love the endless trash thing on the back. And for those of y'all, you know, in case y'all miss out on the auction, I am gonna do high resolution scans of these. I've been saying that, but I haven't done that for any of the other ones that we've done. I'm going to scan these at a high resolution and put them on the website so that if you just want to print one out, you can do that. But we're gonna sell the original. This one right here. We're gonna sell that, and I'm gonna actually, you know, I'm gonna autograph it. I didn't leave room to personalize the autograph, but I figured I could, you know, maybe sign it across right here, and then, you know, for the inside, like I said, this might just have to be an ink drawing because colored pencil's not gonna stick to that. But so yeah, we got that going on. Let's take a look at down low. This cover's better. Your cover is false news. Hey, any cover with Ness on it is better than one without her. I agree, you guys. Hey, thanks for checking out Gatorbox on YouTube. We really appreciate it. If you like what you saw and you want to kick around with us live, follow us on Twitch because we do this several times during the week. And if you want to support this channel, you can do so by subscribing right here on YouTube, following or subscribing over on Twitch, or even making a pledge on Patreon. Your support over the years has been tremendous. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video right here on Gatorbox.